And I am back with
And the
episode
Stars have possession.
Hope you guys enjoyed
17-point game. Money in at two guard. And it's Patterson in at the power forward. That's the group in the game right now for the Elites. And it's Foster missing.
So
Elites
anyway,
trailed by 17.
I have 13 points now. Last time some.
Here's Money.
I have 7.
At 3 off the mark.
Very poor shot selection there, guys.
Sorry, guys. I was up there top.
Pass to Mason.
And yeah, so this is going to go on for my draft.
6 on the shot clock. Shoots it. Iron short, but gets the kind roll and goes in. And the Stars lead by 19.
Been a little too easy for them inside, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think so, Steve. I mean, they've really dictated the action in the paint.
There we go.
That's been their focus, and the defense hasn't mounted much resistance at all.
And now 6 of their last 10 points from mid-range. Yeah, the jump shot really serving these guys pretty well.
He feeds it to Foster. Launches a 3. And unable to corral the miss, and it goes on a play.
Home team ball.
Here's Martin.
First time.
Some firepower, Clark and Steve, from this offense.
Yeah, Kevin, how about the air confidence? I mean, they really look like they believe in what they're doing.
Yeah, a little swagger here from this team. They're in a nice groove.
From 17 feet out. Rebounded by Douglas.
They have really been a group of glass eaters out there today, fellas. I mean, just devouring any and all rebounds.
And I think that's the difference in the game right now. A double-digit lead in that category.
Fires the 3. And it's Foster with the rebound.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, he can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
The Stars again missing.
Still trying to get into the swing of things here offensively. It just has not happened for him here.
Here's Money. Tries to save it. Out of bounds. They'll keep possession. So both teams changing it up here. Here's Money. Shoots it up. And the jumper is on the mark.
Yeah, they are just lighting him up from mid-range area.
You know, sometimes we forget about the value of the mid-range or in-between game. This team has made 8 of their last 10 with that shot, the in-between shot.
Round kicks to Davis. Over Gibson. Offensive rebound. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Some other guy is William.
Mark, we're seeing more and more undersized power forwards who are proving that they can contribute in the NBA.
Yeah, you know, the list is fairly long. DeJuan Blair, Chuck Hayes, Paul Millsap, Glenn Davis, Craig Smith, Brandon Bass. It all points to tenacity is sometimes as important as size.
Some bangers in that group, huh?
Yeah, wide bodies.
That free throw, no good. And why do you think it's that power forward 6'8" and under are starting Clark to make their mark now?
Well, I think with the floor spaced out, the way teams like to play transition basketball and shoot the 3, pick and roll action. And a lot of times those wide bodies have wingspans that allow them to play taller.
Good points. Here's Martin. Guys, their comeback bid had better get started.
I think there's still enough time for him here, Kevin. I think there's a good chance they can make it happen.
I don't know. I mean, it's going to take a pretty big run. They're going to have to be almost perfect to get this one done. That's 10 straight points on mid-range jump shots.
Oh, come on.
You know, to paraphrase.
I didn't. That was my fifth.
And the Stars leading by 14.
Because I usually go for the redo.
Here's Money. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, in most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Foster up and in from the low block.
It's been a complete game for him, hasn't it?
Yep, I agree with you there. I mean, he's been in the middle of everything going on.
That was not excessive.
Here's Money. There's the pick. Off the pick. Good. 21 points in the game.
Great screen there. It sprung him open, and he took advantage.
Guys,
There
we
we
have
go.
seen them with a
Got
lot of
feel
good
up in
ball
here.
movement.
Well, you like the
Got it.
smooth
Feel up
operating
in
they're
here.
showing you here. I mean,
And
things are
we
clicking,
got
and more
another.
importantly, it
Here
makes
we
them
go.
tough
We're
to
getting
defend.
hot up
There's
in
no
here.
agenda. I mean, the
We're
ball's
getting
just
hot.
moving to whoever is
Here we
open.
go.
And as a
Here
result,
we
they've kind of
go.
developed a clicking kind of pace to their game. It's been fun to watch.
Now a timeout called by the Stars.
He wants to make a few adjustments out there, and he's running through those with his team right now.
I'm sorry. My snowball unplugged right
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on
So
what the
far,
head coach for
I
the
am
Stars
doing
was trying to get
okay.
across in their
I don't
huddle.
care about my team
He laid
today.
out a plan
I
for them to
seriously
run
don't.
on the next
I mean, it's
possession
nice to
and
have
then
a good
said, but the
grade,
real key is our
but-
defense. This game comes down to whether or not we can get stops.
Seriously,
Guys,
I don't
let's see
really
if they
care
can do exactly
about my
that.
scoring.
Thanks,
and
Doris.
How good I can play defense, like with skills and stuff.
Outside, Davis.
Oh.
Second chance shot and blocked.
You know, he seems a little further along defensively than I expected.
And, you know, rookies who can defend are a very rare commodity. This is impressive.
He cans
There
that
we
one.
go. We're doing
They've
good
gotten
this
themselves
part.
back into this game now.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been an 180-degree change for them, and you can bet the other squad is starting to hear those footsteps.
Here's Brown. Again, the miss by the Stars.
Well, that's definitely a good look. I mean, the defense can't be that relaxed. I mean, they've got and
go
expect
for
him to
that
miss
three.
consistently from there. He's too good.
Well, they're trying to come back
I've
here,
only
but
made
you've got to
one
get a
three
better
this
look
game.
at the basket to get it done.
No. 3-point specialist. No, man.
Dixon. Turner covering. Just 5 on the clock. Power down with both hands.
Boy, dunk
That's
shot
just
on
a
me. I
monster
just got
throwdown
dunked
right
on.
there, guys. I mean, he must be working on his high
I
wire
know
act
it.
there, Kevin.
I'd say so, Clark.
That's paying off for him. That was a fantastic move.
I don't want to get the ball.
Here's Money.
Oh, get in. Oh,
Can't
come
nail the
on.
jump.
Boy, they
That
really
shot
won the
was
battle of
nice.
the boards in
Kidding
this
me?
one, Kevin.
Kicks to Foster.
Anyway. We only have 2 minutes of play left. Hey, get off my guy.
Here's Dixon. And the rebound goes to the Elites. Turner's got 7 rebounds in the game. Looking to
All
get
right,
back
off
on
the
track here.
backboard.
Martin with the
There you
bucket.
go.
Well, they're scrapping. I mean, they're giving it everything they've got, putting together a nice run here.
Steve, we'll continue to see if they can chip away at it, but they've still got a long ways to go.
Here's Reed. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
If I don't get it
Now the
F,
Stars lead by 12.
I called for it once. Are you retarded or something?
Now here's Patterson.
Yeah, pass it to me, brah.
Here's Money. Goes up on the wing. Gets it to go.
They could have used this run a while ago. It may not make much difference now.
Yeah, they hit that snooze button a little too much because they showed up late to this game.
Davis
off me,
with a
bro.
screen on Martin.
Oh.
Money is tagged with the
F.
reach.
Are
That's
you
it for
kidding
him.
me?
He's fouled out of the game.
And I can't get that up anymore.
So the Stars end up
So
winning it.
mad.
Well, and you have to be
Oh,
excited
boy.
for the upcoming draft
That
after a
sucks.
game like that. A lot of talent on display in that game
Anyway.
as the Stars get the win.
Let's
And there
get
might-
drafted. Hey, we got positive. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You feeling me? So, anyway, let's get drafted. Let's see what teams want me. I'm going to go with the 76ers because that's my team. Sixers all the way. Knicks. I don't want the Knicks.
Well played out there tonight. Allow me to introduce
Okay.
myself. I'm the GM of the New York Knicks. We currently have the 17th pick in the draft and are narrowing down our list of draft targets. If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to ask you a
Want
couple
these
of
for 17th
questions.
pick?
Like LA, playing in New York is like playing under the microscope. Your every move on the court will be critiqued and analyzed by the fans, who
I
expect
remember
nothing less than a
one of my
championship
teams won.
year in and year out. Beyond that, your every
team
move
won
off the
once.
court will be chronicled and fed to the public by the paparazzi. What I'm trying to ask you is, are you ready for this? Is this a lifestyle you can feel comfortable living while still maintaining your full focus on the team?
I think not.
I was raised different than most other kids with big aspirations. I get uncomfortable when the spotlight's cast on me in a negative light. I don't like being tailed by photographers when all I want is to get a bite to eat. I like to keep my personal life private. The New York lifestyle, it's just not for me.
I love how his voice is so deep in every single character, even if you're the whitest person ever.
All right, then. One
so
more.
deep.
How did you feel about your game tonight? What stood out to you?
I felt pretty good. You know, I could have shot the ball a little better. I could have done some things a little better, but all in all, I think I did okay.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
I appreciate your honesty answering my questions. Best of luck to you in the draft.
Yeah, best of luck to you. Oh, Sixers. Yes, I have to get on Sixers.
Good game out there tonight, son. I'm the
Yeah,
GM of the 76ers, and I must say I was impressed with your performance. We have the 16th pick of the draft, and I'm considering using it on you. I'd like to ask you a couple of questions real quick, if you don't mind.
Come on, let's go, let's go.
We already have some good guards on our roster in Drew Holiday and Evan Turner. Where do you see yourself fitting in with those guys?
I'd be a great fit.
Playing alongside those guys would be great. I really think we'd be a force to be reckoned with once we learned each other's
If they
tendencies.
saw I had a Sixers hat in my hand
Obviously,
right now.
I feel like I have a much higher ceiling than those guys. I think you know that as well, and that's why you chose to interview me. I want to take this team to the next level.
That's what he wants to do.
Okay, last question.
Last one.
It takes a strong will to play here in Philadelphia. If you give your heart and soul to the team, the fans will support you completely with their adoration. On the other hand, if you ever badmouth them or not give 100% out on the court, they will turn on you in a heartbeat and boo you relentlessly. They truly are the best fans in basketball and expect nothing less than your best. Do you think you have the makeup to play in this city?
Philly fans would love me.
Yeah, I can really get behind a fan base that wants to win and will do anything to get it. We're very alike in that regard. I've always given 100% of myself to the game. It's not all about me. When I put on a jersey, I have a responsibility to not only myself, but also to my teammates and the fans of that team. I think Philly fans and I are on the same level. I think it'd be a mutual love.
Okay.
Okay, I think I've heard all I needed to hear for now. You're definitely someone we can use on our team. Now we just need you to be available when it's our turn to pick.
Okay, I'm going to say crappy things to the next person. Wizards? No.
Thanks for taking the time to answer my questions. We're picking 18th in the upcoming draft and are very interested in what you bring to the table.
So
All right, let's get to
that
it.
means the Sixers want me.
Now, obviously, you play at arguably our strongest position in point guard. John Wall is our centerpiece and who we're building this team around. We've got some promising pieces around him in JaVale McGee, Andre Bloch, and Nick Young. I think we're really lacking in depth, and I think you would be a great fit for our team. How well can you handle being on a team like this where the focus won't be on you?
Nah, that's not me, man. That's just not me. I've never taken a backseat in my life, and I certainly can't start doing that now. I know me, and I know how I am when I'm not the driving force behind the team. I love DC, I love the Wizards, and shoot, I want to do the Dougie with John Wall, but I'm sorry, man. I just can't do it, man.
No.
Let's see. One more question, if you don't mind. This next question is more how you feel about what we're doing here in Washington. Having recently traded away our former cornerstone in Gilbert Arenas, the franchise turned a new page and that we brought in a lot of very talented young guys, headlined by John Wall. With the group we have now, do you feel like you'd fit in?
I'm ready to step right into this league and shine. And I feel like the roster you have assembled here needs a few more years in the can before it's ready to make some noise. My career's only going to last so many years, and if I'm being perfectly honest with you, I don't want to waste the first part of my career waiting for other guys to develop. No offense, but no thanks.
Ooh. Burn.
Thanks for your time. It was a little disappointing, to be honest, but I appreciate you being up front with us.
Yeah, it was disappointing you wanting me on your team. Oh, we gotta go Sixers. Come on, let's go. Let's go. The Knicks. Be a lottery pick for the Sixers, aren't I?
Good evening and welcome to the 2011 NBA Draft. Tonight we celebrate a new class of basketball talent that has made its way to the NBA.
Look at that.
Their dedication and hard work and that of their families has paid off, and this moment is the next step in their promising young careers. It is also a time of extraordinary optimism and hope for the fans of our teams as they look for yet additional great players to make their teams better. The selections that are made tonight will be viewed by millions of NBA fans around the world in more than 200 countries as they make their way to become NBA players. Everyone is ready, so let's get started.
Okay, let's get started.
With the first pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select Doug Martin from the University of Michigan.
Let's go.
With the second pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Minnesota Timberwolves select Cliff Davis from the Ohio State University.
6'9", holy crap.
With the third pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Utah Jazz select Derek Gibson from the University of Tennessee.
Draft probably takes a long time.
With the fourth pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select Larry Douglas from the University of Florida. With the fifth pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Toronto Raptors select Nick Brown from Boston College. With the sixth pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Washington Wizards select Brad Mason from DePaul University.
Paul.
With the seventh pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Sacramento Kings select Raymond Rice from the University of Illinois.
So, if you haven't checked out the first episode,
with the eighth pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Detroit Pistons select Aaron Dixon from the University of Kansas.
I had a huge voice crack in there.
With the ninth pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Charlotte Bobcats select Eric Anderson from Louisiana State University.
Tell you where my voice crack was.
With the 10th pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Milwaukee Bucks select Sam Park from the University of Minnesota.
I made my player and everything and started the...
With the 11th pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Golden State Warriors select George Turner from the University of Oklahoma.
I'm not really playing sniping anymore, so...
With the 12th pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Utah Jazz select Ricky Reed from Purdue University.
I'll probably buy one because I really want to get the show for the house I'm at right now.
With the 13th pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Phoenix Suns select Dennis Jones from Stanford University.
It's fun to record and have fun. And
with the 14th pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Houston Rockets select Sean Richardson from Tulane University.
I love how the Sixers only have one pick.
With the 15th pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Indiana Pacers select Lee McDaniel from the University of Oregon. With the 16th pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select the 19-year-old point guard from North Carolina.
Whoa. Sixers. Oh, yeah. See that, guys? See that? See that? See that? Oh, yeah. Yeah. We got the Sixers. Oh, come on. 1.41 mil. Gotta be kidding me. But But you know what? That's the episode. So, awesome. See you guys later.